Welcome back viewers. In our today Microsoft Access session, we will continue with some more advanced option. In the previous sessions, we developed this man dashboard where we have this database, training forms and other search forms that we have already developed. Now in this video, the first thing that I want to share with you how to create an auto ID which you will need later on and how to link that with your other subtables and subdata sheets and subforms. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share with your family and friends and hit the notification bell. For example, here in this teachers DB we have this ID. If this is a CNIC, then we do not need to create an auto ID. But if it's not a CNIC, so how we can create an auto ID which would be assigned automatically and that ID would be recognizable. There would be some text and some digits that you would understand whose ID this is. That would be easy for you to track whose ID this is. So, and if you have assigned the CNIC or the ID card or a contact number to the ID, and that is the primary key for you, then how to link that with other forms so that whenever you open another form, so that is automatically opened on that same form at the same time. For example, look at this. This is a profile. When I click this, so it is opened. If I have to enter some other details of this person, so I have linked another form, a visit form, or you can add here a training form or any other form, that this is the basic profile and now I want to add other details of this relevant teacher. So when you click this visit form, so this visit form will open on the same ID or on the same profile that you have opened here. For example, if I click this visit form, so it is opened on the same person ID and here I can add the other details of, for example, this one was for the profile. This is the complete profile. Now, if this person has attended any training or if it's a patient, so he has visited again the doctor and this is his profile with details of previous visit, the first visit. Now, when I click this and I click the visit form, so here you see the same form has been opened. Now if I go to another record, next record, this one, and I click the visit form, so that person record is open. So how we can create such type of linked form, which is easy for us to open the profile and then see the other details, and after that we just go to add other details of that person. And here you see this is an auto ID. For example, if I add a record, here if I type a person name and last name and then his contact number and here the address, date of visit. Now when I click this reference cell or when I press tab, so you will see an automatic ID has been created. This is the reference number. Now this ID has been created and it's adding the first name also. How you can create such type of ID. And now if I don't have to add these details but to add some other details which are available in the visit form. So when I click visit form, the visit form will open on the same person details and click the visit form. So you see the same person record is already there also. The name, the contact number, the gender, the address, all these details from this profiles have already been transferred there. And now I just need the details of the visit, the next visit. That was the profile that we developed. And here I can add all the details. And when I click the visiting details, so I will click visit form and here I will have all the details of this person. You see, all the details of this person are here. So in this way, you can link all these forms and whenever you add any person, so when you enter all these details up to the date, so it would create an automatic reference number and when you click the visiting form, so these details will also be available there. So how we can do such type of things? Let me explain that to you in detail. Now, if you want an automatic ID, so how you can create such automatic ID? Let me open another table, save it, testing ID. Okay. Now here, this would be ID, and I do not need the auto number. I will just use text because I want in this ID some text also, and I will remove the primary key that I have already explained in previous videos. If you haven't watched them, so links are given in the description. Now here I need an ID, then a name, contact, ID, age, sex, etc. See, now this is our table, simple table, test ID, this one. Okay. So now we will create a form. Create form. Now here we have the form. Let me adjust it. Okay. Now here, whenever I open this form, so it should create an automatic ID. So how I want the ID? I want the ID should be a date underscore name, or if you want that it should be a date or contact number, or it should add an age, whatever you want. So you can tag those things from here. But for example, if I want that it should be date and then name, and date should be in this format, it should be the year, then the first two digit of the month, and then the first two digit of the day. For example, 1st January, today is 1st January 2022. So this, and then name of the person, whatever the name is. So this should be the ID. Or if you want in other formats, so that would also I explain now. So let's see how we can create that. So first of all, since I want this ID number to be taken from the name and the date, so I should take this column in the tab order, either in the tab order here in the form design, you see tab order, or you can just click this and click both of these, drag them to here, so that it should be in the last, that when this column and this column is updated, so after that an ID should be created. Or if you want to keep it on the top, then you should go to the tab order. So here you see the ID number is on the top, so I will just drag it here, that it, when I am pressing tab, so in the last the ID number should be on focus, and okay. So now click on this. Now here we need an event. We need an event with the Visual Basic code. So event, for event, here you see when you click this and come to the event, so here you want after update, on change, on got focus, last focus. So I want that to be on the got focus, that when I enter this field, so it should create an automatic ID from the name and the date or any other column. So that you can do either on got focus, or you can do that before update on click. You can do that on click also. Let's do this on got focus. So on got focus, what will be the procedure? Here you see these three dots, just click them, and from here select code builder. Okay. Now here we have a code builder, ID number on guard focus, how that should be. So now here I need a command. Auto ID should be created with the date of registration in the name of the person. So this is my format, YYMMDD. Now here I will type, since I want this for a cell, me. Now here you have all these options. From here also you can select, but let me take you to the data. Here I want it from this date, and which cell I want an auto ID? This one, the cell. What is the name of this cell? Click, go to other. Here you see its name is ID number. So I will just type this ID number there. Me.id number should be equal to, now I am using the equal sign. It should be equal to what? it should be equal to the date of registration and name of the person. Now the date of registration cell name is date of registration. Okay, this is the cell name. I will copy this, will go there. Now I won't type it, this is also a cell, so I will type it again with me command and paste the name. Here you see it has already registered that name. But here if I type it like this, that me ID number should be equal to me dot date of registration, and then I want the name also. So simple, the concatenate command that we use in MS Excel. But here instead of that and concatenate, you just need to add plus. Plus, what is the name of the next cell that I want? Name. What is the name of that cell? This is name person. So just type it here also, me dot name person. I want these two. Okay, now let's see the result. Now let's type our details. Name of the person, for example, this is the name of the person. Contact, I typed a contact. Age, then I typed the gender. Now here I will add the date of registration. For example, today is, this is 1st January, click. Now when because I have added the command and got focused of this cell, so when I press tab here, an error, because okay, sorry, here you see this me date of registration, it's in this way. You see it shows you here, you see the preview, me dot date of registration is equal to 01JAN-22, but I want it in this format, in this format. So first I need here to type a command, format small bracket me dot registration comma, in the inverted commas I will add here, first I want year YY MMDD, and then inverted commas close and small bracket close, and then plus me name person, that should also be added. Now let's see. When I click here, when I press tab, so there you see 220101, and you see the name of the person. So that auto ID has been created. Now if you want that here I should have an underscore or a dash or whatever you want. So the simple method is go again to the Visual Basic. Here we added that event. So this is ID number, format this, then after plus I want first underscore, for example. So in the inverted commas I will type underscore, then plus me dot name person. First it should give me the date in this format, then in the inverted commas whatever you want to type here in these inverted commas. If you want a dash, if you want underscore or a space simple, whatever you want. So here I added that. Now let's go there. When I click here and press the tab, so there you see now there is an underscore up to that. So this way you can create an ID which is recognizable by the date and name of the person. For example, if you forgot an ID, so you can ask the person what was the date of your registration and what is your name, so you can easily trace that ID. And that I will show you now how to add a search field where you can have multiple search on multiple columns. How to do that search on the multiple columns. So this was the ID creation. Now if you want that whenever I enter a person detail here, because this is just the profile, and then if I want to add his or her details of other activities, and those are available in other forms or in other tables, because this is just a profile, you cannot add all these details here because this person would be attending different things. So here we have created this ID, and this ID should be unique, so this would be a source document. a data source document, as I explained in the session 1, 2, and 3. So here what we need, if you have another table or another form also for other data entries, so let's see that. For example, we have another form for the training, etc. So here I will click design view. Here I need a button to go to that form from here. So this is the button. I will drag it. From here I need form operation. I have already explained all these details in my previous sessions. So from here I will go to form operation. In the form operation I need open form command. Next, which form you want to open. So here I have a form. This is testing ID TRG. This was testing ID main table and this is the TRG training table. Next, open the form and show all record. Open the form and find specific data. I want to open the form and show all record. Next, here I will add this text only open form. Next, and finish. So here I have. Now, when I am in this form and I enter the detail of a person, now I want to add his training details. Let's give it training form. This is training form. Now I want to go to the training form. So it's blank. Now I want that when I enter here the profile of a person and when I click training form, so these details should automatically be transformed there, and that form should be open to me only for these details now, because this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one has already been there, but I just want them here. And here I just want to start with start date, end date, training detail, and pre-test and post-test, and save that. So how you can do that? For that, you need to open this form in the design view. This was the form. Okay. Now, here in this form, I want an event, but that should be here. Click this one. So here you will, because you do not need on any cell, you want the whole form. And here in the event, you see unload. This is the unload command. So here on unload, I want some command. Now I will click this. And here code builder. Visual Basic. Now here I need a command that whenever this form is opened from here, from the main form, so it should have the details of that person whose form is already, whose profile form has already been opened. Now, so that I may add just the rest of the entries and close, because you need separate tables for that, because this main form is the unique record, and here that person can attend different trainings and different other activities, so that's why. So but you need to link them. Now to link them, here on the load form command, I will add here a procedure. What is that procedure? For that procedure, the simple command is, what is the name of the first cell? That is ID number. I will type here ID number. Now here I do not need that ME command because I am not linking it. I am just saying ID number should be equal to. Now here I will give a reference. A reference to what? To the form, to the main form. What is the main form? The main form is this main profile form. So what is the name of this form? The name of this form is here testing ID. I will tag this testing ID form, testing ID. Now but before that I will type form underscore, because I am referring to a form. The form name is testing ID, the main profile form that we developed. Dot, after dot, I will add the cell reference, which is ID number. And save it. Yes. Close it. Now go to the training form first, the main profile form. Here I have added these details. Now I want to go to the training form. When I click training form, here you see the ID number is already there. Now if you want that these details should also be available, because this one and this one has already been done, so that I have done in the previous session. Go to the design view, and here you have this name of person, these cells names, you see name, person, contact, age. So all that you will need to link to this cell. So the same command I will use. that name person should be equal to the form underscore testing ID name person contact. So all that I can do here, let's go to the form load event procedure. Here I have typed this, copy, paste. Now here I want that this name person should also be equal to the same form. So here I will type now name person is equal to form testing ID name person. That column is available there also. And similarly, I will type the same command for all cells for contact. So this contact should be equal to the main profile contact cell. So I just need to remember their names. So here I will type contact, and in the form testing ID, what is the name? That is also contact. Now the next one is age and sex. So I will use it age. So that is also age there. We should give same name to the cells of subforms or subtables, at least those cells which are relevant or which are similar. Now here I need the 6, so this is that, and then I have to add date of registration. So that name is a little bit lengthy. Let me take it from here. This is the name of that cell. Date of registration should be equal to the form testing ID, date of registration. Save it, close it, and let's see now. So these details I want to be available in the training form automatically. When I click training form, so here you see the ID number, the name of person, the contact, the age, the sex, and the date of registration is already there. Now I just need to add training detail, end date detail, and day 1, day 2 presents, and pre-test post. Now for example, if I add another record, first we should have a button for adding record. So here, for example, I want an add record. So in the record operation, I want add a new record button, add record, next, finish. Now let's see. Now let's see, for example, if I want to add another record in the profile, add record. Here, sorry, I would, this ID number, we should not type the ID number, and you should lock this cell so that no one could come and change it. So double click this cell, and here in the data you see enabled, yes, it should be enabled, but locked should be yes, that no one should do any changes in it. And in the tab order also, we have already taken that to the end. Now let's come here, add a new record. So first I will type the name of the person, for example, Hashim. Contact number is this. Age is 34. Male. Date of registration, for example, that is 1st January 2022. Or let's do it 2nd January 2020. So when I click, so there you see ID number has been given. If I change this year to 23 and press the tab, so there you see it's 23 now. If I change this name, for example, if there is a mistake, it's not Hashim, it's Asim. So when you see it's now Asim. So whatever change you do, ID number. Now I want the detail of this person to be added in the training form. So in the training form, I want all this information to be automatically available there. When I click training form, you see Asim, his age, every detail is there. I just need here add start date, end date. So for example, if I start date 5 January 2022 was the start date, and 10 January 2022 was end date. This is the detail. This was 33, this is 99, and save it. We can add here save button, but currently we don't have that. Now let's see the tables where this data is available. These were the table testing ID. So here you see all those details in these reference, these ID numbers. Now let's go to the sub table. So here you see age, the start date, end date. So all those details are also here, and those details are here also. Now if you want to add a plus button here to see the sub table details here also, so for that is I have already shared that in the previous video. Just go to the table, the main table, design view, and here on the ID number, because this is your main ID, main reference number is this one. So click this, go to property sheet, and here sub data sheet name you see, so that is auto. So I need the sub data sheet for this one is the table testing ID trg, that is the sub data sheet. Now what is the child field and the master field, that I have already explained in the previous videos. If you haven't watched them, the link is given in the description. So child field and master field both are the ID number. ID number in the both the table are the child key and the master. That's it. Now when you open this, so here you will see the plus button. So when I click ASIM, because for ASIM we have done the entry, so here you will see all the training details here also. And for any other person, if we have done that, so we will see. If we have done not done any entry for that, so you won't see. For this one we did, so it's also available here. So in this way you can have a form that is linked. When you have opened a form, so you just go to the relevant form and all the details are there, and you can, when you adding a new record and you want to add some other details of this person in the other form, so you can link those form in this way. And beside that, for the search form, we have already developed this search forms where you can add by ID, by name, by contact, and whenever you enter a specific details of a person, so you run the query, so you can see the details of that specific person that you have typed here. Or if you want by district, so I have done this in my previous session. If you haven't watched that, so the link is given in the description. Now, what if you want another type of search? A search form like this, for example, here you see you have a text box and this is your complete database, and you want that whenever I type a specific name, so only that should be filtered to me and I should see the details here. Or if you want that it should be on a contact number and multiple numbers, so for that also I am making another session where you will find a detailed search form. In this way, in this one you can just develop the query. What if you want that a search box is here available to me, and when I type a specific person name or something or any other column details. If you visit my channel, if you want to learn Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Access, MS Word and Mail Merge, then other tricks of the Microsoft Excel and other softwares, these other playlists of learning online data collection, Kobo, MS Form, Google Form for collecting online data, data analytics, project management series is there is a playlist for MS Excel, beginners also, Windows, and all these playlists, single playlists are also available. So you can benefit from all these sessions which are free of cost, and you just open it and watch them and learn and improve your productivity. There are these beautifully designed PowerPoint presentations, how to make these PowerPoint presentation, and every video has a detailed step-by-step tutorial. So visit my channel, subscribe, like and share and comment, learn and improve your product. Thank you.